BadWolf here, and today I wanted to talk a little bit more about my experience at my first PPTQ. So I went on Saturday. It started at noon, so I got there a little bit early because I like to be early to things so I can, be calm and cool because when I'm rushing out the door and I'm late, I get a little frustrated and I freak out. And so if I'm early to things, it's a lot better. I try to do this in everything I do because I'm a little bit paranoid, and my parents always drilled that into me, to be early is to be on time it is to be late, and to be late is to be left. Or maybe that was my band director. It was the band director. Okay, but my parents also were really good at making sure they were on time for everything. We were always like 15 minutes early for everything because they just they thought it was important, and that's great. But it's kind of made me a little crazy that I have to be there really early to everything. So I got there a little bit early. I got all settled. I had my sleeves. I had my playmat, which I didn't end up using because my game store is really cool, and they just put playmats over giant, big playmats over all the seating areas, so you don't even need your own playmat. Although usually I play with mine. I was just making sure I was good. So we did that. There were 18 people total that showed up. I was the only female there, which was fine. That's how it usually is. I'm a computer science major, and in my profession, software engineer, so I'm used to being the only female in the room. It's great. When there's another female, we party. That's what we do. We're like, oh my goodness, you do this too, I do this too. But usually it's not that bad in Magic. FNMs, there's always lots of women there. It's great. And there's actually a lot of females at the game store. They were just all playing in the Pokemon tournament and not in the PPTQ. I don't know why that is, but I don't care. I was there and I was ready to have a blast. I got to do deck registration for the first time, so that was fun. So yeah, that was a new experience. We opened all of our packs, and then we registered our opponents, or the person sitting across from us. We registered their deck, and my opponent pulled some really good stuff. They had Burrell's Expertise, a Combustible Gearhulk, neither of which they ended up playing. I think they ended up going green-white. I didn't pull anything that great. I ended up going, I think I said in my last video, what was it? Green red. I didn't have anything really great, so I just tried to keep my curve really, really low and hope for the best, because that's about all I could do. But when so then I did that. We did register our decks, and then we played our first game, and I did really good. I got to sit at table 1, and then for game 2 I sat at table 1, and then game 3 I sat at table 1, and then I started my losing streak and moving down the tables. I went 1, so then I was at 2, and then I ended up at 3, and then I ended up going and getting 9th place, which I did get a prize. Let me tell you what I won for going 9th place. Let me show you what I won for going 9th place. Look at that. It is a 1/1 plant token. That is 9th place prize right here. I'm going to frame it and put it up right here, and boom. Everyone will know I am 9th place winner. So I did better than about half the people there. I was pretty happy with that, although a lot of people dropped after they lost too. So there's also that. But yeah, it was a really good experience. I learned a lot. The first couple of games, I did really good, and I was really focused and really thought out all my stuff. And then once I think I got to my second loss, so game 4 and 5 kind of went a little downhill. I was getting a little stressed, and to be honest, I didn't want to draft and do a top 8 because top 8 got to draft and they got all the prizes. So I didn't want to do that really because I wanted to go home and eat food because I was kind of hungry. And that's not the best attitude to be in. So next time I know, make sure I go and eat a lunch or have more than a banana for a snack, because yeah. But I ended up getting steak for dinner, so I'm not too unhappy. So yeah, I was a little bit on the downhill on those last 2 games, and I was playing a little bit rushed, and probably not taking as much time as I should have. doing my blocks and stuff. But the first 3 games, I think I did really good, focusing and making sure I played through and thought things out and thought about it and took my time because one of my fearless magic things is I play too fast and I don't think about stuff. And so I think I did a really good job on those first 3 games. And I think that as I go into the future of my matches, that once I get to round like 3 or 4, I'll know, okay, take a break, make sure eat something, recenter, refocus and do that. And I think I'll do a lot better those last games. I did listen to music between rounds, and that helped really calm me down and help me focus. But the last two games, I was just they were basically a win into top 8, and I just couldn't make it. I think I just stressed out a little bit too much and didn't, just enjoy playing, just focus on enjoying playing Magic, which I did. I really had a blast. My deck was a lot of fun to play when it worked. It had a lot of moments where it was kind of I ended up running 15, 14 land because my most expensive card was 4 mana, so I was like, I don't need it. And I didn't because I drew a lot of my hands. I was like, mana, a lot of lands. But yeah, so all in all, I had a great time. It was a great learning experience for me, and I will definitely be going back to a PPTQ. Hopefully there'll be one soon in a format I have a deck for, because right now do I have a deck? Right now, I don't have any decks for any formats. I'm working on building one for Modern, one for Frontier, one for Tiny Leaders, I should build a Commander deck, but I probably won't. At least one for Standard, maybe 2. So I'm working on putting that together. So then I can have a plethora and go to whatever events I want because I'll have a deck for them, and then I can just update it as need be. So I'm thinking I'll be doing a lot of red, so Naya Burn is probably where I'll be going for Modern. Frontier, I'm going to find some sort of red deck featuring Stoke the Flames, Monastery Swift Spears, things like that. I like that deck. And Tiny Leaders, I don't know what Tiny Leader I'm going to do, but they obviously are going to be red because, that's how I roll. And then Standard, I'm building green-red energy. And if I were to build a second deck, I don't know where I go. Probably, and I'm hoping there is a mono red deck that comes out of the Pro Tour or something, because yeah, I'm totally building that. Especially if it has Karizeb. I will build the crap out of those one and keep all the legendary monkey tokens, and it's gonna be awesome because legendary monkey tokens with cockles on them are amazing. So, yes, all in all, this has been a wonderful rant. I feel a lot better about where I'm going in Magic, and you will be seeing me play a lot more games on all the things. I'm going to hit up every FNM I can. So every week, I'm only going to one FNM a week. Oh, that's too much. So all the FNMs, any PPTQs that are in the area, hopefully one of these days I'll be able to top 8 them. That would be really cool. But, getting above 50% on my first one, I'm really happy with that. So I'm pretty proud of how I did. I know I made a lot of mistakes and there's a lot of room to improve, and I think it's just, I just restarted playing, recently and getting back to that, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get better as time goes, and I don't doubt it. If I put time, if you practice and stuff, you'll be good. Perfect practice makes perfect playing. Permanent. Practice makes permanent. That's what it is. So if I can get those perfect practice makes perfect. There we go. Band antidotes for you. That is, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I need to play more casual Magic too because I do enjoy it. But there's gonna be more MTGO. There's gonna be more of everything on this channel. It's just gonna be more. I'm gonna become a standard modern Magic aficionado. Yeah, that's the fancy word I'm gonna use to. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking because I've almost been going for like 10 minutes of just me rambling. Which, oh my goodness, this shirt is awesome. You can't see it and you probably won't be able to, but it actually glows in the dark and it's really wicked sweet. Let's see, I'm gonna try turning the lights off. That doesn't work because I have another light on. Okay, let's see if this works. We're gonna try. And my computer light. How do I make it go dim? We got this, guys. I know what I'm doing. Brightness down. And you can't see anything. That's a shame. I'm going to turn the light back on now. And the other light. So I'm less yellow. There we go. So yeah. But this shirt is really awesome. I've got multiple Weeping Angel glow-in-the-dark shirts. And they're so cool. This one, and then another really cute one with David Tennant on it. Well, a chibi version of David Tennant. So, yes. He's my favorite Doctor. Not because he's the only one I know. Because he's the most handsome. My husband agrees with me too, so I'm okay. I can appreciate his beauty. So yeah, that's enough of me talking. Leave a comment below about what your favorite, I don't know, your favorite magic format to play. There, let's do that. Leave a comment below what your favorite format is and what decks you have. Like this video and subscribe for more.